Namaste from Dhananjaya Kumar and welcome to another episode of Great Minds, Great Quotes. And the subject in this video is legacy. Now on legacy I have a few quotations that I am looking for. And the first one is what we can call the legacy of Mahatma Gandhi. His quotation is, "After I am gone, no single person will be able completely to represent me. But a little bit of me will live in many of you. If each puts the cause first and himself last, the vacuum will, to a large extent, be filled." So what Mahatma Gandhi is trying to convey is quite common, quite natural perhaps, that when he or anyone gone from the world, passed on, not alive anymore, there is not a single person who can fully and completely represent a lost soul, a lost personality. But a little bit of the greatness in that person will remain within us, many of us, for a long time. So Gandhiji is saying is that he will not be completely succeeded by any one individual. But there will be many of us, many individuals who will imbibe a little bit of Gandhi in him. So the conclusion, what Gandhiji is saying, is if each one puts the cause first and himself later. In other words, you are living, you are struggling, you are moving toward fulfilling the purpose, your goal, the cause for which you are fighting or struggling. Because Gandhiji fought for a great cause and to a large extent he was successful. So to learn from his personality and life story is that if each one of us who has imbibed even a little bit of the teachings of Mahatma Gandhi will fulfill the goal, meet the goal, fulfill the objectives, if we all, and this is suggestion of Gandhi, if we all put the cause first and himself last. Put himself last means your own self-interest, your own success is not as important as fulfilling the cause which is for collective welfare, which is for collective freedom, for social well-being. So that is the larger cause. So put that larger cause first and your individual self-interest much, much below that. This is a beautiful proverb that give your children two things, only two things. Give your children two things. One is root, the other is wings. This is very, very important, very poignant. Then give your children two things. Roots. What are roots? Roots are the groundings, the family values, your cultural, spiritual heritage. It is like the root of a tree. The deeper the root of a tree is, the taller the tree grows. If the roots are shallow, spread out, then the tree will be shorter. If the roots go deeper, this is what is meant by give your children roots, deep roots. And second thing you give your children, teach your children, is wings. Not literally wings to fly, but wings of mind, wings of freedom, freedom of thought, capacity to learn, the commitment to learn, and imagine. All these qualities are like wings, and you can fly. Fly means not literally fly in the sky, but fly in your ambition, fly in your success story, and also fly in the quality of effort and commitment. So think big, act big is the outcome of wings. Know more and commit to knowing more is the root. So give your children two things. One is roots, the other wings. This is a beautiful one by Cato. I rather not have a monument in my name. I rather not have a monument in my name and have people ask, why not? Rather than have a monument and have people ask, why? So there are two scenarios here. One is, and monuments of both types are around. There is a monument and name is inscribed underneath, and some people ask, why this monument in that name? I have never known such a person, and there is no history, there is no record, there is no contribution, there is no wisdom that we can attribute to this name. So why do we have a monument? That is one category. The other is a name, a person whom people respect, and they have learned from that person. That person has tried to improve their life's quality of life, has struggled for their betterment, have sacrificed his own pleasure and name and fame for the society. That is another category of people. And when the person leaves the earth and passed on, sometimes later, people will ask why there is not a monument in that person's name. He deserves it, and we deserve to know that person. We deserve to respect that person. There should be a monument for a long time to come. So among these two options, what Cato is saying, I rather not have a monument in my name and have people ask, why not there is a monument in Cato's name? That is a better option than the second option, that there is a monument in my name and people ask, why? What for there is a monument in this name? So what the message here is to deserve the honor first. First have respect of people. First have a record of your contribution to society, your efforts, your sacrifices. That is more important. And then recognition, honor, monument come later. The last one is by F.W. Longfellow. It's a very famous verse from his poem. Lives of great men all remind us we can make our lives sublime. Lives of great men all remind us we can make our lives sublime, and departing leave behind us footprints on the sands of time. Lives of great men all remind us we can make our lives sublime, and departing leave behind us footprints on the sands of time. Footprints on the sands of time, which means time has passed, but your footprints remain. Even when winds blow, sands move, your footprints remain. What are the sands? Sands are passage of time. A sand-filled beach. You are passing, you are moving forward in time. Time is passing by. But after you are gone, your footprints must remain, and footprints are your contributions, your wisdom, your teachings, your efforts, your sacrifices, your commitment. Those are your footprints. So he is paying tribute to those who have left footprints on the sands of time because they made their lives so very sublime. Thanks for listening. Wish you all the luck, happiness, health, and we'll meet again soon.